Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back our hosts for this evening, Priya Sankaran and Steve D'Souza.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed your dinner and you are now moving on to dessert. If we could all have you take your seats, we're going to continue on with the second half of our program. And before we do that, let's just give a big round of applause for the wonderful food and the wonderful service here at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre.
We would also like to thank representatives of our allied organizations, Canada-India Foundation, Thai Toronto, Panorama India, IIT Alumni Canada, Rana Canada, and most importantly, the Honourable Amrit Mangat, MPP in Ontario.
Now, if you really enjoyed the food, I'm going to take credit for it. I was working really hard in the kitchen all afternoon, so if you like the food, I'm taking all the credit for it. Thank you.
It's now time for the remaining award presentations. Can I please request that Mr. Satish Thakkar and our keynote speaker, Mr. Fanesh Murthy, to join us up on stage to present the awards to the recipients.
So to begin our second half of the awards presentation, the first award is the Corporate Executive of the Year, and this award is sponsored by RBC Royal Bank. So we'd like to welcome Ms. Tina Sorellis, the Regional Vice President, Commercial Financial Services for the Greater Toronto Region, to come up to the stage to present the award.
Well, let me start by congratulating the ICC on the terrific work you do and also on an absolutely terrific and inspiring event this evening. And also thank you so much for including RBC. We are so very proud of our association with the ICCC, and I am absolutely honored to be representing RBC this evening. I have the great honor of presenting the Corporate Executive of the Year Award, an award that is given to an executive who possesses strong leadership skills, someone who enjoys a record of innovation, an individual who has a high profile in the Canadian and the global business community and has received recognition and awards for their corporate achievements, and has made last but not least, a significant contribution to the community. So it's no surprise that the 2012 Corporate Executive of the Year is Sriram Iyer. Sriram is the President and CEO of ICCC Bank of Canada and Regional Head of North America for ICCC Bank. He came to Canada in 2003 as a core member of the executive team that established ICCC Bank in Canada and has held a series of progressively senior roles in ICCC before becoming President and CEO in 2008. The bank is a full-service direct bank with an asset base of approximately $5.3 billion and serves more than 250,000 customers throughout its 9 branches and its electronic platform. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Sriram Iyer.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce for this wonderful recognition. I'm truly humbled and honored. The list of previous winners is a long and prestigious one, and I'm honored to be amongst them. The Chamber has been doing some incredible work in helping small and medium enterprises start and grow their business in Canada. The work that the Chamber has been doing is of vital importance to both India and Canada, and I'm delighted to be associated with ICCC. So on behalf of my 60,000 colleagues across the world, I'd like to thank you for this wonderful award. It's their dedication and hard work that has made this possible today. I'd like to thank my board of directors for all the tremendous support and guidance in helping the bank succeed. More importantly, I'd like to thank my wife Anita for always being there and for all her support so freely given. My son Advait has been a source of joy and inspiration for both of us. For the past 16 years, I've had the immense privilege of working with ICCC Bank, first in India and for the last 9 years in Canada. ICCC Bank is one of the most dynamic and progressive companies to work for, and I'm indeed fortunate to be working for this bank for so many years. One of the things that I'm most proud of is the significant impact that the bank has had on the communities that we live and work in. We're all very proud of what we have accomplished in Canada. Our success would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of my employees. I'm really proud to be leader of such a talented set of employees, and the future does indeed look bright for us. Thank you once again for this award. Thanks to all of you for being here tonight. Thank you.
The next award is Humanitarian of the Year, and for that, I'd like to ask Deepak Anand, Champion Products Corp, to come up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a wonderful dinner. Ashok had to leave, and he passed on the paper with his views. And one of the reasons he was saying he left because he thought he should be nominated for this award as well. Because at Champion, we sell janitorial products. We sell the tissue papers. So we have the humanitarian awards stuff too. Going to this wonderful award, the Humanitarian of the Year award. It's given to a person with proven commitment to humanitarian goals and causes, with track record of contribution to the Indo-Canadian community, and a high profile in the Canadian and the global community. This year, 2012, Humanitarian of the Award's winner is Chandrakant Sachdev. Chandrakant, father of two, married for 48 years, is very well known in the community for his dedicated volunteerism and services at BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha and BAPS Charities Inc. He has also been the president of Canadian Museum of Cultural Heritage of Indo-Canadians, which is Canada's premier museum dedicated to showcasing and promoting the understanding of history, civilization, diversity, and cultural heritage of Indo-Canadians. Chandrakant has enriched the lives of many through his humanitarian, community, and fundraising initiatives, which includes Gujarat Earthquake Relief Fund, Haiti Earthquake Relief Fund, Sick Kids Hospital Foundation, Princess Margaret Hospital Fund, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and please welcome Chandrakant Sachdev.
Good evening, President Mr. Satish Thakkar, distinguished guests and friends. I would like to convey my sincere appreciation to the members of the ICC Advisory Board and the Board of Directors for bestowing this honor on me. I'm also grateful to Suresh Thakrar and Deepak Ruparel for nominating. I have been very fortunate and blessed that I have had opportunity to give service to humanity for almost my entire life. It has been a very fulfilling journey to me. I'm truly humbled to receive this much esteemed award tonight. For that, first of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my Guru, Pujya Pramukh Swami Maharaj, who is also the spiritual head of the worldwide BAPS organization. Swami's compassion for humanity, universal wisdom, striking simplicity, and his blessings and spiritual guidance has greatly inspired me to care for and serve my community, my society, my country, and those in need for over 50 years. Once again, my sincere thanks to the Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce and the sponsors for this very great honor. Thank you for showcasing the Indo-Canadian community's contributions beyond business. That's wonderful. Thank you and have a good evening.
Our next award is the Lifetime and Outstanding Achievement Award, and this is sponsored by the State Bank of India, Canada. So we'd like to ask Mr. Sunil Tandon, President of CEO of the State Bank of India, Canada, to come to the stage now to present the Lifetime and Outstanding Achievement Award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The State Bank of India, Canada is a proud sponsor of Lifetime Outstanding Achievement Award. And it's my honor and privilege to introduce you the award winner tonight. The Lifetime Outstanding Achievement Award is awarded to a person with a high profile in Canadian and global business and professional community. The 2012 Lifetime Outstanding Achievement of the Year is awarded to Dr. Pawan Singhal. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Pawan Singhal. Dr. Singhal is a professor of physiology and a director of the Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences, St. Boniface Hospital and University of Manitoba, Winnipeg. Internationally known for his work on oxidative stress and heart failure, Dr. Singhal has made significant contributions in our understanding of heart failure due to a variety of causes, particularly as a side effect of anti-cancer drug in breast cancer patients. He has published 250 papers, has co-authored 27 books, and trained more than 100 students, fellow, and visiting scientists. Dr. Singhal has achieved more than 60 national and international awards. He is known for his leadership role in bringing together people with very diverse language, culture, religion, social practice for a common cause. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Pawan Singhal.
I would like to thank the Awards Committee of the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce for such a high recognition. Lifetime achievements like this can never happen without a committed life partner. A big thank you to my wife, Roop, and I'm looking forward to, for the life remaining, further good things with the love and affection of my daughter, Mona, son, Rohit, daughter-in-law, Deepa, many friends and relatives. Thank you all.
The next award will be bringing Herschel Ferreira, the Regional Sales Director for Johnny Walker, to come up to the stage.
Good evening. I chose not to say anything funny because my wife told me not to about Johnny Walker and Indians, but affectionately, there's nothing that really goes together as well as Johnny Walker and Indians. So I just wanted to say that. I think everyone's had a fond story with Johnny Walker in their life. This brand for us really means something significant. It means success. It means progression. And we affectionately use the word keep walking. So to the ICC, keep walking. You're doing great and your progress is amazing. The Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce's President Award is awarded to acclaimed heroes who have a high profile in the Canadian and global business and professional community, have outstanding achievements and contribution to a profession, have made significant contribution to the Indo-Canadian community, and have, of course, strong leadership skills. The 2012 President's Award winner is Ms. Preeti Saran. Ms. Saran is Consul General of India in Toronto. Before taking up her assignment as Consul General of India in Toronto, Ms. Saran was Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, heading the Northern Division and handling India's bilateral relations with Nepal and Bhutan. She has varied assignments both at headquarters in New Delhi and India missions abroad, ranging from political, cultural, press and information and economic and commercial work. She has experience in multilateral work and has attended several international conferences. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Saran.
It is my great pleasure to congratulate my friend, Preeti Saran, on receiving the President's Award. The President's Award is said to be an award for unsung heroes, but Preeti, you're not unsung. All of us know of your leadership and contributions to the community. Throughout your time as Consul General, you've brought the best of India to us in so many ways. For example, in your outreach to the universities of Toronto, York, and Ryerson, your work for India Independence celebrations at Dundas Square every August 15th, your outreach to India's diaspora communities across Canada, your leadership in last year's Year of India in Canada. Your work and your leadership have touched every one of us who are building bridges between Ontario and India. So for all that, thank you so much, Preeti, and congratulations.
I am also delighted that ICCC are honoring my colleague Consul General Preeti Saran with their prestigious award. She has worked tirelessly to raise the profile of the India-Canada relationship, and the award is indeed well deserved.
Preeti Saran falls into the tradition of great Indian diplomats who have been posted to Canada. 2011 was celebrated as the Year of India in Canada, and to mark that special occasion, ICC was honored to partner with Government of India in organizing a very signature event, PBD Canada 2011 in Toronto. The single most important person who helped ICC in making PBD a grand success, and which was duly recognized by the Government of India as the best overseas PBD ever, was Preeti Saran. My heartiest congratulations to Preeti on this recognition.
I'm honored and delighted to be given this award. I have had the pleasure of working closely with Presidents Asha Luthra, Vinay Nagpal, and Satish Thakkar. I would like to thank ICCC for conferring this honor upon me, which I deeply cherish. If I have made any contribution, it has been possible only because of the unstinting support of my colleagues in the consulate and the members of our community. I thank them all.
And now for our final award of the evening, and certainly not the least by any means, it's the Member of the Year, and that award is sponsored by the TD Bank Group, and I'm going to ask Mr. Manjit Singh to come to the stage. He is the Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of Canadian Personal and Commercial Banking for TD Bank. So, Mr. Singh, please come to the stage.
Good evening. On behalf of the TD Bank, it's my pleasure to present tonight's Member of the Year Award. The Member of the Year Award is presented to a person who has contributed to enhancing the Chamber's profile through volunteerism and community service. This year's winner is Kasi Rao. Kasi is a senior advisor to Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce, an advisor to Bennett Jones, and senior fellow at the Asia Pacific Foundation. He provides strategic guidance to the broader public and private sector organizations on matters pertaining to higher education, government relations, business development, and policy issues, with a particular focus on India. In his capacity as senior advisor in India, he advises the Bennett Jones team on developing and implementing India-related strategies. In 2008, Kasi authored Ontario-India Relations, the Infrastructure Dimension, a report for the Ontario Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Kasi Rao.
My thanks to the ICC for this special honor. It is deeply meaningful to me. Over the last 5 years, my involvement as a member with the ICC has been particularly close. This is mainly because As I do work in the Canada-India space, I look to organizations such as ICC to help guide me and provide opportunities and open doors both here in Canada and in India. May I also say that the ICC is special because in many ways it represents the best of our aspirations, individually and as citizens. When you look at the fine work that they do with new immigrants who come to Canada and providing practical levels of support and opportunities for them, or whether it is in seminal events like last year's Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, where they played the role that they've been historically known for, i.e. as a model bridge builder between the diaspora and between Canada and India. The ICC has always provided phenomenal leadership. So for me, this is a very special moment to have this recognition as a member. Thank you to one, thank you to all.
And I'm sure you'll agree with me and Stephen that this year's award winners are an inspirational group of men and women. Let's give them applause again.
Absolutely. On behalf of Priya and I want to just say it truly is an honor to share the stage with such remarkable and inspirational people. Now, there is another special group of organizations that we'd like to recognize now, and of course the activities of the Chamber would not be possible without the continued support of a number of sponsors who've been instrumental in bringing you many of the Chamber events, and especially tonight's event.
So I have the distinct pleasure of calling upon the sponsor organizations to come to the stage and be recognized. Now, kindly, when you do come up to the stage, we'd like to keep you here for a moment because we'd like to take a photograph. So please do stay, don't run away.
So we'll begin with our founding corporate sponsor, and that's RBC Royal Bank.
Sure. Let's give them a round of applause.
The corporate sponsor, Johnny Walker.
Here we go. The Radisson corporate sponsor again. And the National Post.
HSBC Canada, BMO Financial Group, State Bank of India Canada, Scotiabank, and ICICI Bank Canada.
We also have CIBC, the Export Development Canada, EDC, TD Financial Group, and Alliance.
And the visual media sponsor, Omni.
And tonight's event, we also again thank the EDC and BDC.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for all of our wonderful sponsors. Of course, we all know in the business world how important they are. Let's welcome them back.
And so as you're coming up onto the stage, what we'd like to do is take a really lovely photograph with everybody. So if we all sort of come over a little bit this way and nice and tight so the photographers can get that perfect shot.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors for being here and for making this event such a great success tonight. Let's give him one more big round of applause, and I will warn you, I will be hitting you up for free stuff on the way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Harjit Khalsi, Vice President of the Association. Pardon me as I flip my page. The Director of Events for ICCC, to give a vote of thanks, after which entertainment will continue, and you may even get to see Stephen D'Souza dance.
Ooh, I know you've been waiting for that.
What a great evening. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Stephen, for taking us through the evening. It was a brilliant